Happiness is a difficult thing to measure, but one initiative at the United Nations has been trying to figure it out. Every year since 2012, the UN Sustainable Development Solutions Network has published its World Happiness Report, a study that examines the connections between happiness and development, all while encouraging policymakers to place more emphasis on the former. If you're searching for happiness in life, it's time to pack your suitcase and head to some of the happiest countries in the world. Let's start. Number 10. New Zealand. The Kiwis are known as a cheerful and friendly bunch, most likely due to their relatively laid-back way of life, political stability, and high level of safety. A great work-life balance also leaves plenty of time to explore the unforgettable scenery all around them, which certainly plays its part. In case you've been living under a rock, when it comes to the natural environment, New Zealand is pretty much heaven on earth. Across the country, you'll find untamed wilderness, majestic mountains, secluded bays, golden beaches, tranquil lakes, and fjords shrouded in mist, the stuff of fairy tales. Number 9. Israel. Despite ongoing military conflicts around its borders, the country scored high in official votes on life satisfaction, economics, health, social support, and generosity. Perhaps this high level of happiness has something to do with its warm weather, attractive beaches, breathtaking hills and valleys, and intriguing historic sites. Israel's rich culinary and cultural heritage and a plethora of natural attractions only make its people's lives better, so we wouldn't be surprised if the country climbed even higher next year. Number 8. Norway. A combination of economic well-being, an economy built on responsible management of natural resources, and a well-integrated welfare system mean that life in Norway is pretty good. If you enjoy a mixture of cities and nature, then Norway is frankly the perfect destination. Experience the vibrant cities of Oslo, Bergen, Trondheim, and Stavanger before escaping the hustle and bustle and heading into the outdoors. Breathe in the fresh mountain air. Explore the wild landscapes of the fjords, take icy dips in the many beautiful lakes, and discover Norway's breathtaking southern coast. Number 7. Sweden. Sweden is a constant on every list of the world's most happy places, thanks in large part to an emphasis on social equality, 16 months of paid family leave after a new birth, and free daycare. It's clear to see how this emphasis on work-life balance leads to a happier population. Whether it's applied to their wardrobe or their diet, having things in moderation is clearly an important factor in happiness in this part of the world. Another happiness factor is, of course, getting out in the eye-catching nature. As well as beaches, lakes, rivers, and islands, Sweden is 70% forest, so there are endless ways to enjoy the great outdoors. Number 6. Luxembourg. In terms of GDP per capita, the small country of Luxembourg ranks first in the world in official lists. This has definitely helped it place 6th in our happiness rankings. When it comes to European countries to visit, you may not immediately think of Luxembourg, but you'd be surprised by how much is packed into its 2,586 square kilometer. The capital is Luxembourg City, a beautiful town set over the deep gorges of Alzette and Petrus rivers. Its old town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is home to a maze of tunnels, museums, and a lively food and drink scene. Don't forget to head out of the city, where you'll find unspoiled natural landscapes full of steep valleys, lush forests, plateaus with incredible views, and quaint castles. Number 5. Netherlands. The Dutch consistently score highly in measures such as mental health and well-being, trust in public institutions, and employment satisfaction. So seeing them high up our list won't come as a surprise to many. And if for some reason this has caught you by surprise, setting foot in the land of tulips and windmills will soon have you on board. With a reputation as an open-minded, welcoming country, the Netherlands has a little bit of everything: lively cities, beautiful nature, and peaceful villages. The 17th century capital of Amsterdam is full of historic buildings, world-class museums, narrow streets bordering the canals, and plenty of green squares to relax in as you take a break from cycling through the city. Number 4. Switzerland. There's a real sense of community and pride among the citizens here, an excellent public transport system, universal healthcare, a high GDP, and of course, the country's magnificent outdoors. The famous sights and landscapes will undoubtedly give you that dose of Swiss happiness. From hiking and whitewater rafting in the forests to skiing and sledding in the Alps, there are countless outdoor activities to enjoy all year round. Or, if you're not an outdoorsy person, there are plenty of cities to visit, from the picturesque capital of Bern to the artsy city of Basel. Number 3. Iceland. The winters may be long and harsh, but Iceland places third in the world happiness rankings. A culture of acceptance and equality, a sense of community, transparency, and justice, good health care, and quality education are just some of the factors behind the happiness in the country, nicknamed the Land of Fire and Ice, and generally in Scandinavia as a whole. Named after its spectacular natural landscapes, it would be rude not to explore the magnificent fjords, glaciers, waterfalls, and volcanoes dotted around Iceland. For the adventurous, ice caving and glacier hiking is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, guaranteed to put a smile on your face. Number 2. Denmark. With its high levels of equality, a strong sense of shared responsibility for social welfare, tuition-free access to higher education, and free public health care, it comes as no surprise that Denmark is one of our top 3 happiest countries in the world. When visiting Denmark, there are plenty of ways to feed your soul and get a taste of hike. Denmark is arguably the place for slow travel. Denmark is one of the best countries for cycling, so make like a local and explore by bike. For something a little more relaxing, take in Copenhagen's views on a canal tour. Visiting in the winter? This is the high season of hygge, when you can soak up the atmosphere of the magical Tivoli Gardens, drink mulled wine at the Christmas markets, or get cozy in the many cafes and restaurants. The city also has a rapidly developing culinary scene, a definite key to happiness in our books. Number 1. Finland. There are several factors behind why Finland is the happiest country, including universal health care, low crime rates, low poverty levels, well-functioning public services, general trust in authority, and an emphasis on community and cooperation. Many people would describe happiness as a joyful moment of being fully present in your surroundings. And naturally, Finland is full of those little moments. Whether you're unwinding in a sauna, dipping into a natural pool of icy water, experiencing your first northern lights in the magical Lapland region, or relaxing in a wooden cabin by a lake, Finland is certain to take both your breath and your stress away. In Lakeland, you'll find a labyrinth of lakes, islands, and forests, while the coastal region has windswept beaches and an easygoing island lifestyle. With its abundance of captivating natural beauty, it's easy to see why the Finns just can't stop smiling. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications.